Garfield, has the open top bus people got back to us yet? 1 second, mate. Hello? Speaking. I'm sorry, who? Basiro Conde. Can't say I've ever heard of the name, mate. Oh, right, of course. Guinea-Bissau's manager. How silly of me. How can I help you here, mate? You're calling up Romario Vieira. That's great, mate. Excellent news. Happy for him. Now, just make sure you're getting back fit, ready to play for me by March 28th. We have a game against the New Saints. I'm sorry, what? What do you mean he's not going to be back by then? Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain. Welcome to episode 8 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town. Our bid to try and win the Champions League or go as far as we can with the Welsh club. And today it could be Championship Day because we have a chance to win the league title. But as you've just heard, we're going to have to do it without Romario Vieira against TNS in our first game because he's been called up by Guinea-Bissau. And as we can see there, he's not back until tomorrow game time. So that's extremely frustrating against TNS of all teams where we really could have used him, to be honest. So that makes life a little bit more difficult. We also are going to play Gap Connah's Quay today, which could be key, to be honest, because that could be the game where we wrap up the league title. So let's have a quick... Oh, one other thing. Big news, actually. Big news. We've got our youth intake. Now, if you remember, it was a potential golden generation. And I tell you what... I don't know if it's a golden generation, but look at this. We have some absolute stars in this lineup. Now, one thing I did want... Well, let's go through them first. First of all, we have Ian Dixon, central attacking midfielder. Already, look at that. Already with the vision and the flair and the physicals. And we go. We have Xiao Whelan, a strikeout. Finishing's already there. Everything else, you can see potentially a 4.5-star player for us. And the other real big one is Emlyn Moore. Again, a striker. Again, with finishing of 14 off the ball of 12. Flair is there as well. A little bit of work maybe on composure, but not a bad starting point. And a couple of other maybes here. Ewan Jeffries, he can play left or right. Left footer though, so he'll probably play on the left if he does play. Decent option there. And Ken Griffith, another striker, and we can see there again, relatively good potential. Now, one thing I do like to do is name these guys after my Patreon supporters. So if you're an existing Patreon supporter and you like the look of one of these guys, let me know in the comments and we'll look to get them renamed after you. And what I'm going to do for the first youth intake here, usually I think it's a tenner a month. To get a regen named after you, or a new gen as they're supposed to be called apparently. But what I'm going to do for this first youth intake, any new Patreon, no matter how much that support is for, you can have a guy named after you. So any of my Patreons, not just the ones at the tenner a month thing for this first one, can get a guy named after you. Just let me know in the comments and we'll look to get that done. But I'll obviously give preference to the existing Patreons that already qualify. So there we go. It's Black Friday, so there's the deal for you. Now, one other thing we have to catch you up on is what's happened in the one game since last episode. We played Carmarthen Town. Let's see how we did. We took an early lead when Serafino ghosted in at the back post and was picked out by Molyneux. And we doubled our lead early in the second half when Carmarthen failed to clear a corner and Venable's block shot fell to Bassenbrew. Carmarthen pulled one back quickly from a corner, but we secured the points when Rhys Williams headed back across goal for Simone Ray to score his first Bala goal. So there we go, we controlled the game essentially. Serafino, Bassenbrew and Ray with his first goal for the club. I'm really glad Ray got that goal too because I was getting very nervous at 2-1. But as I said, we controlled it. The match ratings tell the story there. We were quite good. Rhys Williams at centre-back. He's an absolute star. I really hope we can get him back for next season on loan. But yeah, so that's kind of how that game went. Excellent stuff. 3 points in the bag. And if we look at what that means for the league table, we're still top. We're 7 points ahead of Barrytown, 8 points ahead of the New Saints. Now, there are currently 4 games to go, which means right now we need to be 12 points clear. At the end of this game, with 3 games to go, we would need to be 9 points clear. So if we were to beat the New Saints and Barrytown were to lose, then we could do it this game. But more realistically, if we maybe draw this game, and if we beat Gap Connah's Quay and we stay 7 points, so we basically keep the gap we have right now at the end of this episode. So if we match Barrytown's results, and are no more than a point worse off than the New Saints, we could be crowned champions this episode. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till Monday. No one wants that. We want to get this done now. It's really, really exciting. It's really, really nervy as well. This is it. This is the team we're sending out. We're at home to the New Saints. You can see we have a poor record. We've never beaten them. We've only drawn them once, but that was at our place. So you never know. They're still a we know what to expect from this time. A Scott Rusko coach team, balanced standard playing style. They're going to play their 5-4-1 or 4-5-1. We can see what they did here against Cardiff Met Uni. And yeah, now the big problem we have is not having Romario Vieira. We've had to sort of change things around a little bit to what we would ideally have. So we're going to keep going with Lynch in goal. He's the best option, and he's been doing okay. You can see his match ratings there, 6'9", over 6'7", from Preston, and Morris is also 6'7", and we've just he's requested a transfer now. We're just kind of seeing him out at the end of the season. We're going to go with Valentine at left back. He's been playing well, relatively well when he plays, and Horwood's just not done well lately. So we're going with Valentine. Ray, Williams, and Nichols as the back four. Stevens comes in to replace Romario Vieira. He's not as good, we know that. He's just going to sit in there as an anchor man and just protect that back four. Venables and Henry Jones are going to be the midfield duo. A little bit of creativity, some goals in midfield. Serafino and Molyneux down the left. Bus and Brew, who's been scoring for fun for us. He goes up top. Let's hope that continues. Let's hope we can get the result. So this is it. At home as well. A draw here is, I think, it's fine. A draw is a good result here for us. Tell the team expected to prove a point today. They're in first place. Let's raise our game to their level. Let's go to that. I like that. Some calm. We have faith, boys. Come on. Let's just get out there and let's play. I just hope we play well. We were a little bit unlucky against them last episode. That's kind of sort of what some of you guys were saying in the comments as well. It was a decent performance, but we never really looked like scoring. But we've got sort of our attacking players, our best attacking players back now. So if we can defend like we did in that game, and sort of get our attacking players going, you never know. Now, one other thing too to let me know in the comments. This first season will finish one way or another tomorrow on Monday. Let me know. That means end of season awards. Let me know who you think our player of the season is going to be. There's a decent ball in, but it's Jones. Seventh goal of the season for Henry Jones, and that is a wonderful goal. 15 minutes in, we're 1-0 up, and are we going to be champions today? A good ball in from Nichols. It was headed away, and Jones, he just wanted it more. I'm not sure what the defender's done. He's run away from it. He knows it's Henry Jones. That's what it is. He's scared of him. And it is 1-0 to Bala Town against the New Saints. And is today the day? All right, another highlight. So let me know who you think our player of the season is going to be. I should really think about it before I start sort of talking about it. No, it's okay. I think for the performance throughout the season, I think it's got to be Molyneux, if I'm honest. He would be my player of the season. But that's just right off the top of my head. I don't think anybody else consistently through the season has really sort of done it for us. Jones has been hot and cold. Venables has finished the season well. You wonder if he hadn't got that broken ribs at the start of the year, if he would have been a little bit better. Baston Brew and Williams have been really good since they came in, but they haven't been here all year, so it's a bit difficult to give them player of the season. Valentine's not having a good game at left back. I mean, it hasn't been a great game all round, but we've got the goal, and that's really all that matters. Let's go a calm, don't get complacent. I don't want to... why are we losing confidence, boys? Come on. I have faith in you. No, that didn't work. Oh, I've done a horrible team talk. What have I done? Very pleased with you. Molyneux, I'm not so pleased with you, mate. A little bit more, please. Oh, have I stuffed it up with the halftime talk? Stevens is the one that's lost confidence, and he's the one we have the least amount of confidence in anyway. Let's just get back out there. We could bring Horwood on for... let's show some passion here. We could bring Horwood on for Valentine. He's playing a 6-1. Boys, come on. Defend it, please. Oh, back post, so let's pass the post. Oh, and injured. It's Jones. It's Henry Jones. We have Gosset on the bench, and that's the sort of depth that we have this right now, which is good. So we'll bring Jones on. I think we probably do want him as a playmaker. That's fine. We'll leave it going like that. Hopefully it's not too serious for Jones. But like I say, we do have a little bit of depth there with Gosset coming on, so we don't lose too much. Come on, boys. Demand more. Oh, it's another corner. Oh, I'm starting to feel nervous now. It's the hope that kills you, isn't it? Come on, boys. Get this away, please. Away. Oh, Jesus. All right. We've come straight back for the goal kick. Williams, look out. Okay, that's fine. Ray, don't do something stupid, mate. That's fine. That's fine. Come on, Williams. He lumps it forward. It's not really to anybody. Oh, I don't know what to do. What do we do? What do we do? Do we bring Horwood on for Valentine? Maybe we do. Horwood, in theory, is a better player. He's just not been in the best of form lately. That's offside, isn't it, ref? Offside, please? He is offside, okay. So let's do that. Let's bring Horwood on for Valentine. Valentine's not had a good game, and like I say, in theory, Horwood is the better player. So we'll do that. It did look offside. It was my first reaction was that he went a little bit early here. He's quite offside actually. So that's a good decision from the linesman there. The light's flickering. Don't distract me, lights. All right. What else do we do here? What else do we do? Do we give it a concentrate? Oh, come on. Block the cross. Get it away. Oh, Ray's there. Is that still Valentine? Who was that? Someone just hacked it clear. It's just coming straight back at us, isn't it? Do we want to put a bit more... We're sort of very compact right now. I wonder if we want to put a little bit more pressure on them. They are just sort of camped outside our area, aren't they? Come on. Block the cross. Block the cross. Block the cross. Block... Oh, it's a penalty. Come on, Lynch. Come on, mate. Come on. Oh, he saved it! Go on, Lynch! Go on, son! Get in! Oh, is it going to be our day? Is it going to be our day? Boys, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. We're being absolutely played off the park here. Demand more, boys. Come on. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. I mean, a draw, as I said, isn't a terrible result, but we're so close to the win now. Raise there. Molyneux, get it clear, mate. Stevens, put your foot through it. There it is. It's Boston Brew. There he is. Go on, Boston Brew. Can he do it all himself? Can he do it all himself? I tell you what, he's done brilliantly. Can he play a pass at the end of it now? Go yourself, mate. Can he play a pass? It's there for Gossé. Gossé! Gossé! Does it for us! Go on, boys! Second goal of the season. It's 2-0 with 2 minutes to play. And that is surely that. Go on, boys. We'll give him some praise. Boston Brew, absolute brilliance from him. And he slipped in the pass at the end as well. And Gossé, brilliant first touch, pass his man, and didn't give the keeper a chance. And that, my friends, is a victory for Bala Town against the New Saints. It's been a long time coming this year, but we've finally done it. 2 minutes to play. Can we get a third? If they score now, I will get very nervous though, won't I? Oh, no. No. We've got men around the ball. Can we get a block in here somewhere? Just go through him. Oh... if we waste time, that's a good header there by Horwood. There we go. Boston Brew again. Go yourself, mate. Go yourself. Oh, checks back. His hold-up play has just been superb. Good ball there for Venables. Venables! All right, let's waste some time. Let's waste some time here, boys. Let's just start slowing it down. Wasting time. And they're not scoring twice from here, boys. There's 30 seconds to go. We've only gone and beaten the New Saints. It was, they can have a goal. You can have a goal now, boys. You can have it. Doesn't matter. That is a massive, massive step towards the title. And now if Barrytown don't win, we could actually win the title here without actually kicking a ball. That is a situation we've put ourselves in. We've done this without Romario Vieira as well, which is absolutely stunning. We rode our luck, let's be honest. We did ride our luck at times during this game. But we held firm. They've missed a penalty, and we've gone and beaten the New Saints. You look at the match stats, actually. It's been quite an even game. But there we go. What a performance, boys. It's got to be don't get complacent, but that was really good. New Saints, Premier League hopes over. What we've done there is we've not only... we've denied them Champions League money next year. Now, this Henry Jones injury, he's done. It's a season ender for Jones. That's a shame. But... he's done his... Now, have we seen the last of him, actually? Because his contract's up at the end of this year, isn't it? That may be the last we see of Henry Jones in a Bala shirt, unless he's willing to renegotiate his contract, which I should try and do, actually. But if that is how he goes out with a wonder goal to give us the lead in that game. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Guys, if we look at the league table now, We're 10 points clear of Bala Town. We've guaranteed ourselves Europa League football, but we're 10 points clear of Bala Town with 3 to play. If they don't win their next game, we are champions. Let's see what happens. Breaking news here at Bala Town, where it has just been announced that midfield star Henry Jones has signed a new 2-year deal to stay at the club. Now this will come as a tremendous relief to manager Aussie Villain, as Jones's contract had been set to expire at the end of the season. Hugh Stiffington, Bala Town. So there we go, Henry Jones has signed a new contract. Excellent news. He's on the same money, which is fine. Previously when we'd offered him contracts, he'd wanted sort of $1,200 a week, which we just couldn't afford. But he's lowered his demands. He's on some nice bonuses there if he performs for us. So we've kind of called it even there, and that's really good news because he's a good player for us. We had previously this season been using him sort of wide left. Of course, he could play out there, but we've got other wingers now. We've got good depth in that in those sort of positions, and we saw, didn't we, just last game when he plays in the middle that he's a really, really useful player. He's got good passing, good vision. Mentally, he's quite good. Physically, there could be this, he's not great, but everything else there, I think he's really good. Good free kick taker as well, which is always nice to have. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, but I think it's really good. 2 years, we'll take him up to 28. So that's really, really good news. I'm really, really happy that we have him. But that's not why we're here. We are here because we want to have a look at if we can win the Welsh League, which we can do today, because Barry Town did win their game. But there's 3 games to play. We are the first game of the weekend with a Friday night, as you can see up there. So the most points Barry Town can get right now is to 74. Now, my limited math tells me if we take 3 points from this game, we go to 75, we're champions. Win, and we're champions. And that is a really good place to be. And we are the favourites of this one. You can see Connah Quay's form is absolutely woeful. They are a cautious, standard playing style. Andy Morrison is their manager. He's not too bad mentally, but he's not the best coach going around. We are expecting them to come out and play like this. So perhaps not many in midfield. We could maybe outnumber them there. But you can see they're very, very narrow passing network and their key passes from their 0-0 draw with Cardiff Met Uni last time out. Let's have a look at the team that we're sending out to hopefully clinch this title for us. It's Lynch in... I've had a change of heart here, actually. I think we want him box to box. And Gossé, we've been using him as the deep-lying playmaker, haven't we? So let's keep that going. So Lynch goes in goal again. Horwood comes back into play left-back this time with Ray Williams and Nichols as a back four. Gossé in for the injured Jones, and Vieira back from injury. Back from international duty, comes in for this one. Serafino, Venables and Molyneux in behind Bassenbrew, who's been in sensational form. One more game, mate. One more game. So there we go. Everybody is lining up as expected. We did have a bit of a team meeting. Go at them, win the title for supporters. Let's try that. We did have a bit of a team meeting, and it didn't go well. I kind of said, let's go win this at the first time of asking, and they said that they felt pressure. So there we go. Let's go out there. Let's seal the win. Let's go with a little bit of passion. Let's seal the win for the fans. Some calm, we have faith. And yeah, we just got to go out there and just do our thing. You know, we're better than this team. We just got one more performance, boys. Come on. I think I forgot to mention, if you do want to have one of the regens named after you, there is a link down to my Patreon in the description. That's not the start we wanted. Boys, come on. Yeah, so there is a link down in the description for that if you're interested. Yeah, I think I forgot to mention that. But yeah, that's not, I'm not sure what the goalkeeper's doing. I'm trying to think. We did do some work on set pieces, but I'm not sure if it was defending or attacking them, to be honest. I can't remember. Now, is that offside? Is that the goal scorer? That's not the goal scorer, but surely he is interfering with play there. Yeah, that's debatable, I would say. But we've come straight back as a kickoff highlight. Now, are we going to get ourselves back into this game? Or are we really going to give ourselves a mountain to climb here? Vieira looks for Molyneux out wide. He's going to find him as well. Can we get across into the box? Molyneux to the byline. Heads back at Serafino. It's Bassenbrew. He does it again. Bassenbrew, 18th goal of the season. Now, obviously not all of those are for us. But he's going along at almost a goal a game when he's playing in the Bala shirt, which is absolutely sensational. We already did demand more. Let's totally get creative here. I'm choking up with emotion. It was a good ball in. Serafino with a good effort. It was blocked, and Bassenbrew, reactions of a cat, was there to put in the block shot. Excellent stuff. Serafino, not sure if he deserves an assist for that one. Here we go now with a corner. Gossé's there. It's headed towards goal, and Molyneux, 13th goal of the year for him. I do think he is my player of the season. The other person I did think of in between games there was perhaps Mike Hayes, who was quite good for us early on this season. But again, he's kind of dropped out of the team now, so I don't know if we could justify making him player of the season. I think Molyneux. Maybe Gossé actually as well would be a decent shout. But I think for me, Molyneux. But yeah, as I said, do let me know what you think in the comments. As things stand right now, he was playing a 6-3, so he was very firmly given the blame for that first goal, wasn't he? As things stand right now, we're champions. Doesn't matter what Barrytown do. TNS are already out of it. Just running these scenarios through my head. There's no way that we can mess this up. Brew, he's done it again. It's his second goal of the game. He's 19th of the season. I tell you what, if he can keep that form up next season, we're going to be unstoppable in the league. Excellent stuff. We'll give them some praise. We're 3-1 up. We've responded magnificently to falling behind, haven't we? And is it going to happen? Is it going to happen today? Of course, if it doesn't happen here, we still have a game at home to Cardiff Met Uni, and you'd fancy us to get the job done there. What we really don't want to happen is it to go down to the final day where we would play Barrytown away. We don't want that. What do we want to say here? It's going to have to be an assertive. Don't let your performance levels drop. Don't think you've won the title just yet, boys, because it can fall away from us still. Well done, Brew. He switched off. Excellent stuff. That's just what I wanted you to do, mate. We could... He's on a hat-trick, so we won't take him off. But we could take him off, move Serafino up top, and bring Neto on. We haven't really used Neto much since we've signed him, have we? He's a good player, and we will use him. It's not that I don't want to use him. We've just been playing well. Molyneux's been playing well on the left. We've got Serafino out right, and Brew's scoring for fun. So there's not really a way to squeeze him into the team just now. We've got Gareth. Now, he played well against us last time, didn't he? And they have pulled one back. Boys, this is not done yet. What did I say at halftime? Not done yet. Don't get complacent. It's 3-2 now. And just put that champagne on ice again, because it's getting a little bit nervy. That's not the best, is it? Come on, boys. Our good defender, our Liverpool defender's looking apprehensive. That's not what we want to see either, is it? We're all looking nervous, boys. Why are we looking nervous? Come on. You know what we might do? We might just be a little bit more cautious here, perhaps. We'll send Venables box to box. Deep lying playmaker for Vieira. No, deep lying playmaker for Vieira. And Gossé, central midfielder on support. Just be a little bit more careful there. The goalkeeper's really not having a good day, is he? Let's show some passion here, boys. Come on, we're okay. We're still okay. They've scored from their only 2 shots on goal, which is a bit frustrating. We'll start and close it down. Oh, we're closing it down for the title. Let's keep the tempo the same. I don't want to change too much. Come on, boys. Show some passion. That's fine. That's fine. We should be defensive. Why aren't we defensive? What are we doing? There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is! Champione! Champione! What a performance! It wasn't a great performance, but over the course of the season, what a performance! We've only gone and won the Welsh Premier League, and the very first time of asking, go on, boys, we're in the Champions League next year as well now. That's exciting. I can't wait for that. And that was a bit of a let-off. Let's be honest, we've been better. Maybe that's harsh. Maybe I should have just told them it was a good performance. It really wasn't, though. We did get away with it a little bit, but there it is. We've confirmed our best ever Premier League finish. We've won the Welsh Premier League for the very first time in the club's history. I'm praised by the Bala Town supporters, as I should be. We were 7-2 pre-season, so it's not the biggest win. It's not a Leicester City, but look at that. We've broken the New Saints' dominance. Now, how long has it been since the New Saints have lost it? It's Bengal City back in 2010-11. So we've broken their dominance. I'm so excited by that. Really, really happy. There's all the players who get their Premier League medals, and it's all been really, really well earned as well. Brew does it again. What a player he is. And there we go. Boys, that is it for today's episode. Don't forget to let me know who you think is going to be player of the season. Do not forget to hit like. And so, of course, subscribe if you're new. What an episode that has been. We will be back on Monday. We'll wrap up the season against Barrytown away from home. There's nothing riding on it for us. We'll give some of the other players some games now as well. The likes of Neto, who haven't been playing too much this season. And we'll have a party in Barry. That's going to be really, really exciting. And then, of course, there's the end of season awards, the goal of the season competition. If you're new to my channel, we vote on our own goal of the season. So make sure on Monday you come back for that as well. Guys, I've been Aussie Bala. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy celebrating the title this weekend. Take care.